So for the first section, again, remember to always overlap the sections so that you don't hesitate between them once the piece is put together. This piece has a really nice structure. We're in compound time, which is 6/8. So we've got 6 quaver beats per bar divided into 2 beats of 3 quavers. Each beat has 3 notes ascending in the left hand. So for the first 3 bars, it's the same 3 notes repeated twice, and then in the 4th bar, we've got a little change in the second beat. So we're going to start with C, E, G twice, to B, E, G twice, to B flat, E, G twice, and bar 4 is where it changes. So we're going to go A, D, G, A, C sharp, G, and ending on D, which is the first note of the next section. So one more time, C, E, G, B, E, G, B flat, E, G, A, D, G, A, C sharp, G, D. So our right hand, we're going to start on E. Ending on F. So we've got this sort of wilting feeling when we're playing this. So if you think about the beats, so let's put that together again. So we're going to start on E in our right hand and middle C in our left hand. Down to B in your left, down to B flat. Here's where the left hand changes. So section 2, again, we're going to start with our left hand, and it follows the same structure. So 3 bars of the same 3-note patterns, and then the 4th bar has a little change at the end. So D, F, A, C sharp, F, A, C natural, F, A. Now bar 4 it changes, so we're going to go B, F, A, and then B, F, G, ending on middle C. So one more time, D, F, A, C sharp, F, A, C natural, B, F, A, B, F, G, middle C. So the right hand follows the same rhythm as section 1. Now we have an A again, but we're going to switch to finger 3 and up to E. One more time, being aware of the beats. So hands together. So we're going to start with D, F, A in our left hand. Down to C sharp. Down to middle C. Down to B. So section 3. Again, starting with the left hand. So that's C, E, G twice, and then down to B, E flat, G. Down to B flat, D, G. And bar 4 is different, and this is the same as bar 4 of section 1. So A, D, G, A, C sharp, G. And we're going to end on an A flat with finger 4. So one more time, C, E, G, B, E flat, G, B, B flat, D, G, and A, D, G, A, C sharp, G, ending on A flat with finger 4. So the right hand, we're going to be on quite a high E here, up to E flat, and then D, E, D, C sharp, D, E, F. So that's E, G, E, G, E flat, D, E, D, D, C sharp, D, E, F. So hands together. Again, take your time with this, and only try to put your hands together once you can play each separate part comfortably. Down to B, E flat to G, E flat in your right hand, B flat in your left. So for the left hand, the middle note of each beat is middle C until the last beat of the 4th bar of this section. So we're going to go A flat, C, F twice, G, C, E, F sharp, C, E flat, G, C, D, G, B, D. Okay, so that's the only time that middle note changes from middle C. One more time. So A flat, C, F. G, C, E. F sharp, C, E flat. G, C, D. G, B, D. Ending on middle C. So our right hand, we've got some octaves here. So we're going to play a high F to a lower F, but we're going to jump down to finger 2. So our thumb can play E, and then we can reach up to the higher E. Then 4 is free for E flat, and then jump down to the lower E flat with finger 2, and then D, E, F, E. So one more time. F, F, E, E, E flat, D, E, F, E. So hands together. We've got A flat, C, F with the F octaves. And then we go down to G, C, E with the E. And then F sharp, C, E flat with the E flat. And then G, C, D with a D in your right. And then G, B, D in your left. So the next section that follows is exactly the same as the beginning. The only difference is the note that we end up on to follow on to the next section. You know all of this? Ending on A flat with finger 4, and that's the start of the next section. So the next section. Again, we're going to start with our left hand. Now this is 5 bars long instead of 4 like we've been doing because it's the ending. So we've got A flat, C, F twice. And now the second bar also changes on the second beat. So we're breaking our pattern now. So we're going to go G, C, F. And we're going to keep your hand in this exact position because that makes the ending really easy. So don't move your hands at all from here until I say so. So we're going to play G, C, F with 5, 2 and 1. G, B and F with 5, 3 and 1. And that leaves our hand in the perfect position to play the first chord of the ending, which is A, C and F. And we're going to use fingers 4, 2 and 1. So let's do that. G, C, F, G, B, F. A, C and F as a chord. See, my hand didn't move at all. It makes it really, really, really easy to play that ending. And then from there we shift slightly to an F and a D. And then we end on an octave C. So the right hand here is fairly easy too. We're going to start with finger 4 on an F. Make sure it's a finger 4, otherwise you won't get down to the C easily. And now we're going to move finger 5 to that C that we're already on. So we can play an F, A and C. And then we're going to shift our thumb down to E and keep the rest of our hand where it is and play E, G and C with 1, 2 and 5. One more time. So hands together. We're going to start on an A flat in our left hand and finger 4 on an F in our right hand. Now remember to keep your hand exactly where it is in your left hand. Don't move it at all. And our chord. Really nice and easy. That's A, C and F with a C in your right hand. And then we're going to F and D in your left hand, F, A and C in your right hand. And then C and C in your left hand and E, G and C in your right hand. Make sure you don't rush those chords at the end. We want to make it really nice and gentle. Remember, it's a lullaby.